right, here's the project that I'm doing. That's next. It needs to be on a stand. This little wine cellar, little cooler. It's way too low. So I'm gonna make a little stand for it. Here we got all my feet. I got the iron, the wood glue. These are gonna be the legs. There's some side banding here. That's gonna go along here. I want to raise this on up, good 20 inches. First of all, we're going to need a little iron. Then we're going to come on up here. We're going to lay this stuff down. Then we're going to iron it on. We got to hold it here and there, so we use a bit of painter's tape. Okay, you need to put a covering on it first. I mean, so you don't put the iron directly onto this. So you need to put a little scrap rag. Get your little iron on it. It's got a little adhesive that's heat activated. We're just making it stick down, see? See how that took. Take your little tape off. See? It's right on there. Pretty nice, actually. I'll just lay it over this. That should be good. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's stuck on down. Ooh, clean around. Nice. Sweet.
I started to suspect that we had a bear in the area, and that's what we had encountered it through the air and landed on the trail a few feet from me. It was a long, hairy arm reaching through the broken window and
Change your plans from these to these. Now we've got to stick these little feet on. Sticking underneath it. This little hole I'm going to stick right in there, like this one. We will stick this, because the other feet I had were square, and yeah, I think this will be better. We'll screw them right in like that, so it'll be underneath like that. And actually, I'm gonna throw some glue on it. Spin it in there so it gets glue everywhere. And let's go and do each one of them. Put that one in there. Should stay, I'm pretty sure. Actually, it screws in. Yeah, let's get the other guys. Now this is going to be the top, sitting on top of what we just made. So now I need to drill some pilot holes here. So the center should be right there. Get the rest of them like that. Yeah, these are cool bits. The chip part, they'll countersink it. What you gotta do. Whoa. Well, you're really not gonna see these anyway. But so this little guy will go right on there like that. Get them all squared up. Hold her down. Send her home. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to put some braces on here and firm it up. Where I'm gonna cut it there and down here. Countersink one again. So put her up there. Get a screw going here. Get her flushed up. And, oh man, hope we don't hit that damn thing. We got the braces on now. And that other one, so this will be against the wall, and so will that back there. But this will be open, so I could use this for storage at the same time. Centers. See where I marked it? So I could. So instead of routering, which I probably should be doing, I'm going to use this. We just need a little hole like that so it wouldn't slide. That's all I'm doing. So I think we're going to be all right. I want to find a spot where it's going to go right next to the fridge. Feel like a glove. Guess the front could come up a little bit, so let's raise this little dude. No, it must be tight. This turned rather easy. If you for the most part. Well, for all the part except I gotta do some little cleaning. But nice little stand, and then I got extra room here to put waters and sodas and stuff. Clean this up a little bit. Lights going on there. Sweet. Got a nice little stand. Project done. Cool beans. All right, another one down. All right, catch you when we're cooking. If you like deviled eggs, this one's for you. It's quick and easy, no mess. Deviled egg time. Here, what we got going. Of course, you got eggs. You need bag. Got scissors. Got a little nib off because that's when we're going to squirt it on up. But we're using the baggie. I'll show you. Need a little bit of pickle juice. We got mustard, mayo, paprika, and we'll use some granulated garlic in a pot, of course. And I'll show you how to do the eggs. 1 second. Here's all the eggs. I just put them on in. Oops. Let's do 14. How about that? Just fill it on up with cold water. So now we just let them come to a boil. Let it boil for 3 minutes, and then we're going to turn it off and just let it sit covered for 8 minutes. All right, I'll say that's a full boil. It's bubbling pretty good there. So let's go to the timer. Give it 3 minutes. Whoops. So now we're going to let it boil for 3 minutes. 3 minutes is up. Turn off the timer. We'll turn this off. Then we're going to cover it. And now we're going to put the timer on for 8 minutes. So let it set. Rest 8 minutes sitting in there. Okay, timer's done. So let's bring the eggs in there. Run the cold water. And we're gonna grab one of these guys. You always want to check it anyway, just to make sure. Run that under the cold water, then you can grab it with your hand. And you're gonna tap it on up with the cold. Let the water hit it. So it'll blow the shell off. I mean, it'll help you. You see? Just like that. Then you could test it just to make sure it's done. That is a creamy egg right there. So let's do the rest. Grab an egg, let it cool, tap it on up, break the shell, kick back and forth to cold. But they want to break the little skein on their little membrane. Once you get through that, then it'll be slippery. Go. Come on, there. There we go. Then I'll stick it here on a paper towel. That'll suck off the water. And you grab your next egg. Try and do this quick. So you go wham, bam. This shouldn't take too long. See, that one just came pretty much fell apart right there. Grab the next guy. It goes really quick. If you get your eggs, as soon as they're done, you get them, peel them, just eat. Seems to be the best way. Well, some of them suffered a little bit, but you know what? These ones are just good snacks. And these ones, pretty good. I just need 10 anyway to fill up my tray. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're gonna open your baggie on up. This is the pretty simple part. All you're gonna need is just a butter knife. We're gonna go clean around. Trying to be, when we get the yolk, I'm trying to be right in the center, make them symmetrical. So get them like that. Then we're gonna put them in here like that. Carry on. But the yolk, you could always bend the eggs out like that. They're falling out, and just stick them on in there like that. Yeah, perfect one. So this is what you're left with. A bag of yolks and your egg whites halves. Okay, now here's the cool part. Mix it right, even right here. I will use just 3 big spoons of this. Maybe half a cup. We could always adjust it afterwards too. For now, we'll start with that. Your mustard. I don't know, what'd you say? Tablespoon? Maybe? And your pickle juice, dill pickle juice, just a little splash. Maybe a couple, maybe a tablespoon or so. And your granulated garlic, one little plastic spoon, so that's probably a teaspoon or half a teaspoon. And that's it for that. That's it. You close up your bag. Get all the air out. Don't really need to. Then you're just gonna mix it. Squish it up. Squish it up like that. Then after you mixed it, just squeeze it to a corner of the bag, like so. Then check this out. It's gonna be easy. You get your little platter here. You get your little bag. You're gonna twist it up right here. You're gonna pinch the top to make it a little clear. Take your scissors. A little piece off, maybe about a 1/4 inch. And then, whoa! See, it's already coming on out. So we go each one. Then we go here. the things about deviled eggs, if you get it too runny, just let it sit an hour or so, because they do get thicker. But normally deviled eggs don't really last long anywhere. Got that so far. And the final thing you do, is you got to do for looks, you got to do the paprika thing. Just put a little bit of paprika on it. Could even, just tap it. There you go. All right, let me get that one right there. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I'm sure I could eat at least 6. I mean, 6 eggs, so 12 of these, easy. Look at those guys. So let's try another one. Let's try that little guy. Woohoo! That's real time. It's already gone. So deviled eggs, make some. It's easy. It's delicious. Woohoo! All right, you guys have a good one now. Thanks for watching.